So I just want to program live an upper body example of what I do, as well as talk through a couple points that I think I missed with the last video. So when it comes to the athletic / explosive exercise, for lower body days, I'm generally going to do some sort of jump or bound, because you don't really have to teach that. There's nothing really to learn. Like a box jump, you jump on a box and land quietly. Like lateral bound, like you jump to the side, don't fall over. Versus like cleans and snatches, they're very technical movements that require a lot of coaching to learn. So again, not something I'm really ever going to program for most people. And if I do program some sort of barbell-based power movement, it's going to be something much easier, like a jump shrug, or trap bar jumps, or clean pulls, things that don't require really any coaching to do. So again, lower body days, generally some sort of jump. Upper body days, generally some sort of med ball movement, or possibly plyometric push-ups. But for today, I'm going to put overhead press. So again, warm up plus med ball slams, and then we've got an overhead press. One thing that I do with some clients that are a little bit more advanced, looking to push their work capacity a little bit, maybe have like a military background like myself, for overhead press, I may superset those sometimes with chin-ups, because overhead press and chin-ups by themselves aren't super intense movements. Like if you think about like a bench press, if someone can bench press 225, they might be able to overhead press 150 pounds, maybe 185 pounds if they're really strong. So it's not a super intense movement, comparatively speaking. Like, think someone who has like a 225 bench press generally has about a 315 squat, generally has about a 400 pounds deadlift. So comparatively speaking, it's not that intense. It's not that taxing on a person. And likewise, chin-ups, again, not quite as intense, not quite as taxing. So this is something I'll routinely superset together for this first block. Now, if they are really concerned with getting stronger, or if you just don't or think this doesn't make sense, because it might not make sense for many different people, I would just do this normal kind of like face pulls here, face pulls. Or like band pull aparts, anything like that's a good fit for this. And then you can put chin-ups in that second block where you can get a little bit, you don't have to recover, from the overhead press in between your chin-ups. And then from here, we can put something like a half kneeling overhead press, something like that. And then for that final block, we can do, let's do push-up. We got lat pull downs. We got tricep extension, triceps should be really, I can't type. And then actually a lot of times for the upper body days, since they are a little less intense, I might do 4 exercises here. So it might be like a bicep curl. I might put a bicep curl down here. Bicep extension, bicep curls, there we go. You can put another light upper back exercise here, like a rear delt. You could put like a shoulder hypertrophy here, so like a front raise. But for those upper body days, I tend to do a little bit more work on those, because again, these aren't as big muscles, and you recover a little bit faster in between the sets. So you can get a little bit more overall work done. Not necessary at all. You can cut this down to just 3 exercises. If you want, you can cut it down to 2 exercises as needed. But just want to show kind of a live example of what I do with the upper body days.